growing in front of a social media audience this young is the hardest thing because you mess up in front of everybody. And I have to watch with everybody else my mistakes unfold. And I had told him, like, I'm struggling in the mind. I don't know how to carry this out. I'm trying my best. I'm just doing the will of the Lord. And I'm wrestling with depression. I'm wrestling with anxiousness. I'm wrestling with suicidal ideation. This is while I'm doing Saved Not Soft, by the way.
Right.
This is not before I got saved. This is when I'm during our engagement, and I'm wrestling with this. And so I told him that, and then from that, he had pretty much opened up to me. He was like, I'm not making any money. And that's really hard, first coming into a relationship and God's breathing on it. And it was funny that the very roles we were about to step into were the very roles that were getting attacked. A provider. So what's getting attacked? Provisions. So how did Satan get to the man? Through Eve's mind, right? So what's getting attacked with me? My mind.
But the thing was, even while we're going through this, we were the answer that each other needed.
Yes.
Like Emmy, for a season, was the breadwinner. And I'm okay with that because, like he said, I was the thing that she needed for her mind. Not once in my life was I struggling with depression. I'm the most optimistic person you probably ever gonna meet. I'm like, the world is so green, the sun is shining. Like I'm that person, but I needed to be that for her, for what she was going through.
Yes, because I think of the worst thing possible first, because I've grown up in fight and flight my entire life. Like when you're in an abusive household, like growing up, like you're thinking the worst thing can happen on the most beautiful day. I remember the last time we were in New York here, actually, our flight got canceled and we had to stay like overnight. We could choose if we want to stay overnight here or in Dallas. I was stressing because we had to get back home to California to see my family for Thanksgiving. And I'm like stressing and I'm trying to just fight anxiousness, and he comes up to me, he's like, babe, this is exciting. We don't know we're gonna sleep tonight. I was like, bro, get up out of here. So, but we just compliment each other in that way because the areas where I was really weak, he was strong. The areas where he was weak, I was really strong. Like I taught him things about business and independency and just going out and believing in what God has entrusted in you and just going for it. And then he's also shown me how to see the cup as half full instead of half empty and to be optimistic. And actually, Malik is probably the only person in my life who has brought me to the intimacy of Jesus, not based off of what he said, but based off of his actions and the joy he lives by. Like the greatest testimony of Malik's joy and optimism is not even what he says, it's the way he lives. And it inspires me to